Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a special treat for you, a perfect weeknight dinner. This is Pollo a la Brasa. So, Pollo a la Brasa translates to chicken on the embers or chicken on hot coals. It's a traditional Peruvian dish, widely popular, and it's incredibly delicious. The marinade for this chicken, huh, and don't get me started on this sauce. Whew. So mine is not traditional in the sense that traditional pollo a la brasa would be a whole chicken cooked on a rotisserie. Well, I don't have that. This is for all of you who want a super simple weeknight meal. Although I think it's as close to the traditional pollo a la brasa as you can get. But I'm really excited about sharing this with you. It's one of my favorite chicken dishes. And anyway, let's get started. Okay, let's start with the marinade for our chicken. This is an amazing marinade, you guys. So to a blender, we're going to add 6 whole garlic cloves that I've peeled, a third of a cup of soy sauce, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, the zest of a 1 whole lime. Then we're going to go in with the juice of that same lime. Then we're going to go in with 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of honey, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and finally 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. All right, we're just going to blend that up. Okay, now for our chicken, I have 8 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, and all I'm going to do is transfer that to a large Ziploc bag. All right, now we're just going to take our blended marinade and pour it into the bag. I'm just going to seal that up. And all we're going to do is just make sure that marinade gets all over those chicken thighs. All right, so this thing of beauty is going to go in our fridge, and we're going to let it marinate for ideally overnight, but 4 hours will work just as well. All right, so chicken's done marinating. We're about to go get ready to roast our chicken in the oven. So we have a baking sheet prepared along with a wire rack and some aluminum foil. And to that, we're just going to add our chicken. Finally, we're just going to spoon on a little bit more of our marinade over the chicken. Okay, so we have our oven preheated to 450 degrees. We're going to just throw our chicken in there and let it roast for about 30 to 40 minutes. We want to make sure that our chicken has an internal temperature of 165 degrees. It's very important. And if you're using chicken breast, you'll have to adjust your cook time. But we'll throw this in the oven and come back to it. All right, you guys, while the chicken is cooking in the oven, let's turn our attention to this awesome sauce. You guys, you're going to love this sauce. It's so amazing. So I got my blender ready, so we're going to just add a handful of ingredients to it. A cup of cilantro, I got 1 jalapeno chopped up, some chopped garlic, that's 1 clove, 3 scallions chopped up, the juice of 1 lime, 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And this is the most important component of this sauce. It's this ají amarillo sauce paste. And I will leave a link in the description to how to get this, because I guarantee you're not going to find it in your local Harris Teeter. So we're just going to go in with a 1/2 tablespoon of that. Then going in with a teaspoon of honey and a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. All right, well, now we're just going to blend that up. Okay, now finally we're just going to add a 1/2 cup of mayo. Come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Then pulse again. Just give that a quick taste. Oh my God. Y'all, you haven't lived until you've tried this sauce. All right, my friends, and that is Pollo a la Brasa. A perfect weeknight meal that I really hope you give a try.